Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, the 11th of October. We have got just over one calendar month until Farming Simulator 25 releases on November the 12th. It's week 7 fact sheets. You just can't beat them. Shall we have a look? We start off with a beet harvester. Something a bit different. We got some new equipment in this week's fact sheets. Some stuff, again, I say I wasn't aware of. You can go onto the website, Farming Simulator website. If you go onto the game, all the manufacturers are there. Thank you, DJ, for pointing that out. And you can click on them, and it will show you all the vehicles, equipment, and machinery under each category that's been released so far. Under some categories, under some machinery manufacturers, it says coming soon with a space. So until they're released, they don't always show up there. But anyway, new stuff. So the images this week as well, there's not a lot to see behind the scenes. I'm always looking to see if there's any information we can glean from the images. These are more about the equipment and machinery. So a very, very nice looking bit of kit. Light Tracks it's called. Let's have a look at the information. So Agrifac is what we've got. The Agrifac Light Tracks Sugar Beet Harvester. 527,000 to buy. It looks wheeled all round. I don't think... it doesn't say anything about a track option. I would imagine it is wheeled all round. What it doesn't say on there is the width of the header. I'm assuming it's a 4. The sugar beet harvesters and stuff we have standard in game at the moment are 4. It's a 3 or 4, I would say, meter header, self-propelled harvester. 469 horsepower, variable transmission, 900 litre fuel tank, 25 kilometres per hour, 15 miles per hour on the road, 21 tonnes, 10 kilometres per hour, 6 miles per hour on the field. That is a very nice piece of kit, and again, it's nice to see some of the fact sheets showing some more equipment and machinery, new manufacturers, with things we haven't had in the game before. So moving on from there, we come to this and another one. It's awesome. This is Amity, you can just about see in there. This is another beet harvester, and I initially looked at the image and thought, oh, that's cool. Looks like we've got an auger wagon, like a beet auger wagon to the side of it, tracked as well, which is very nice. But this is a big old bit of kit, and then I suddenly thought, hang on a minute. So this is about those two bits of equipment, not the John Deere. The John Deere is towing it. It's towed. Beet harvester. We've had those before, but the problem with the beet harvesters we've got in game standard at the moment and previously, unless they've been modded ones, and you know, whether you play on PC, console, whatever it might be, the headers are always really narrow. You know, 1.8 meter, 2 meter. You know, the self-propelled are 3s, 4s, and sometimes, you know, depending if you go for like a Colossus Harvester pack or something like that, which gets to the unreal capacities. But the standard in-game stuff, the realism stuff. Let's have a look at the information. So, the Amity 2720 Harvester Scrub. Sugar beet harvester, 175,500, 280 horsepower, 6,500 litre tank on it, which can be then unloaded. 20.4 tonnes, 6.4 metres. 6.4 metre trailed sugar beet harvester. At last! It's those crops, I don't mind doing them. I've loved doing sugar beet, love doing potatoes, those kind of things. And because they're very high yielding, that's great. And you sometimes get contracts on big fields, tiny equipment, hours and hours and hours. And for such a long time, there are a lot of different companies that do different beet and potato harvesters with wider headers. So at last, we're getting one. 10 kilometres per hour, 6 miles per hour on the field whilst harvesting. I cannot wait to use that. There haven't been a huge amount. There's been a few different bits and bobs here and there in the fact sheets that I've been kind of excited about. We've seen footage of the pea harvester, the spinach harvester, the green bean, you know, all that kind of stuff. But not really being aware of this, and also because it is something different, I thought, I like that, that's cool. With that, then, we've got the Amity Crop Chaser 1000 auger wagon, as you can see from this image as well. I like showing this bit as well because it's different angles on the equipment. tracked, very nice indeed. 160,000 to buy, 450 horsepower required to pull it, 60,900 litres. Not bad at all as far as capacity goes. Looking at the arms and stuff on that, as far as unloading goes, it looks like the whole thing... would the whole thing tip? I don't know. Those arms on the front look like that panel will move forward. So I guess if you were doing stuff like forage work, forage harvesting. But what's interesting about that as well, the fact it's a crop chaser. Normally, chaser bins, auger wagons, will do your standard crop types. So your standard cereal crops, seed and fertiliser. That's kind of normal. If you look at that list of all the crop types, everything that crop chaser bin takes... So you could use that for forage work. That's pretty impressive. I like that a lot, or like those a lot. Very nice indeed. Moving on from there then. We've got this. Lovely old Massey. I do like a Massey. It's very nice. Small harvester, small header. Crisp, clean, tidy. Again, nothing much going on in the background. Can't see a huge amount there. But... let's have a look at the information for this then. So, the Massey Ferguson 8570 Harvester, 104,500, 250 horsepower, variable transmission, 378 litre fuel tank, 25 kilometers per hour, 15 miles per hour on the road, 8,000 litre crop tank, and does your main cereal crop types. Looks like that will also do long grain rice. Nice. I would imagine most of the harvesters will now. It's the headers that have that adaptation, isn't it? And then the header itself, the Massey Ferguson 8570 header, 30,000 to buy, 1.7 tonne, 6 metres, 10 kilometres per hour, 6 miles per hour on the road. And then again, your regular crop types for a regular header, including long grain rice, which brings me on to the last of the fact sheets for today. And it's this, the Kirkling Cedar. Looks like it's got cultivating stuff in there as well, so I would say probably direct drill, looking at the image. I mean, obviously we've got the information to come, which will tell us. Nice looking bit of kit. Fair size as well by the look of it, because that's a... Actually, I'm trying to think what size fend that is in the front pulling that. But anyway, let's have a look at the information. So, the Kuhn Ultima 800 direct seeder, there we go. 181,000 to buy, 275 horsepower to pull it, 4,000 litre tank, not seed and fertiliser, just seed is what it's showing there. 10.1 tonne, 8 metres wide, not a bad size. 181 grand, I suppose because it is a direct drill, that's probably why as well. 20 kilometers per hour, 12 miles per hour it will seed at. And it shows you the various different crop types, including peas and spinach on there that we can plant. Nice. It's a solid bit of kit, that. Solid bit of kit. And that's it for the fact sheets for Friday the 11th of October. You excited? I'm excited. Just over 1 calendar month to go. You can still pre-order, of course you can. Pre-order bonus is the MacDon pack. If you want to go for the collector's edition, that is also available, as is if you go for a bundle or the year 1 season pass, which would be available separately, with the 3 DLCs and the 4th being the expansion, a UK-based map. If you use the partner code MrSealyp, all caps, that would help out massively if you're buying directly for digital download. And there's also a PC, or there's a retail forwarding code in the description for the video as well. That would be absolutely wonderful. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape and form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you choose to do. Thanks for watching.